Hi guys, so in this video, we'll be discussing on the payback analysis. So let's use the same baju punya example, okay? In the previous example, we wanted to know the break-even quantity, the quantity required so that no loss are being made, but at the same time, no profit are being made yet, okay? This time around, the question that we ask is, how long does it take to reach that payback period? How long does it take to reach that break-even point? So that duration is known as the payback analysis. Basically, there are two types of payback analysis. Number one, if in the case of no return analysis, meaning the interest rate or the rate of return is zero. The second one is for the case of discounted payback, whereby the interest rate will be more than zero, as in 1, 2, 3, whatever it is lah. Okay, for the scope of our study, we will only focus on the no return payback. Okay, when you want to solve for the no return payback, or when the interest rate, you assume it to be zero, then there are two formulas that you need to consider. Okay, for the cash flow with a varying series, dia ada naik turun tak tentu arah lah dia punya cash flow tu, then you have to use this equation. I'll show that. This equation basically says that the investment needs to be equal to the net cash flow. Okay, keep that in mind. The second type of formula is when you came across with a uniform series. Semua A, dia cantik je. So in that case, the formula is much simpler. The payback period can simply be calculated by dividing the investment value with the net cash flow. Okay, so let's look at a very, very simple example. Okay, in this example, you have to decide between two systems, okay? Given the first cost for the first system is $12,000 and the net cash flow is $3,000, and the system have a maximum life of 7 years. System 2, on the other hand, have more interesting cash flow details, okay? It have a first cost of $8,000, and then from year 1 to year 5, the net cash flow is $1,000, and from year 6 to 14, naik pula dia punya net cash flow at the amount of $3,000. Dapat untung lah agaknya ni. And then it have a maximum life of 14 years. So let's draw the cash flow diagram and see the direction of the cash flow between these two systems. For the first system, we know that the life of the system is 7 years. So an initial investment of $12,000, and net cash flow is an annual series from year 1 to year 7 at the amount of $3,000. Okay, so as you can see, line hitam-hitam tu is the annual series. When it involves annual series, then you can calculate the payback period using this very simple formula, whereby the P is the initial investment of $12,000 and the net cash flow is simply the amount of the annual value. Okay, tak perlu nak total up 3,000 kali 7, no need, just the net cash flow overall. Okay, so you just divide with 3,000 and you will get a payback period of 4 years. Senang kan, dah dapat jawapan. Okay, let's look at system 2. Okay, as for the second system, notice that the maximum life is up to 14 years, and then it have an initial first cost of $8,000, and from year 1 to year 5, the net cash flow is $1,000. From year 6 to year 14, the net cash flow is $3,000. Okay, although it involves two annual series, but then the annual series is not consistent. Okay, kejap 1,000, kejap 3,000. So in this case, we cannot use the formula as we use in the first system anymore. You have to use this formula. Okay, if you look at this formula, it may be very confusing, but then the main idea of this formula is that the value of investment should be equivalent to the value of the income. That's why the equation 2 becomes 0. Okay, to make it easy for you, okay, let's just rewrite this again in table format lah. Okay, if the investment is $8,000, okay, initial investment is $8,000, let's create a 3-column table. The first column is the year, the second is the income, and the third one is the accumulated income. So from year 1, 2, 3, 4, so the timeline for this cash flow is up to 14. So you can draw up to 14, up to you. And then the income during the first year, if you look at the cash flow diagram, the first income is $1,000. Okay, and then the second income is still $1,000. The income during the third year is also $1,000 until year 5 was still $1,000. And then at year 6 to year 14, the income is $3,000 for each year. Okay, the next step is for you to fill up the third column, which is you have to calculate the accumulated income. Okay, how do you want to calculate the accumulated income? Simply accumulate it lah. Okay, kalau you tengok at the first row, the income is 1,000, so you already accumulated $1,000. Okay, during the second year, you managed to collect $1,000, but remember you already collected $1,000 in year 1, so you have to total up these two income lah. 1,000 plus 1,000, you will get an accumulated income of $2,000 on the second year. On the third year, you tambah lagi your income another $1,000, so $2,000 from year 1 and year 2 plus $1,000, and you will get $3,000. Okay, and so on. So you fill up this table accordingly. The main idea when you encounter with cash flow with varying amounts, so you have to ensure the value of investment is equivalent to the value of income. So if the investment is $8,000, look at the column of accumulated income. At what year does it reach the value of investment of $8,000? Okay, tengok column 1 belum lagi, column 2 dia tak sampai lagi, 3, 4, 5, 6. Column 6, the accumulated income is $8,000, which is equivalent to the investment of $8,000. So we can say at this point, dia kira macam dah balik modal lah. So therefore, the payback period for this system is 6 years. Okay, now the main question is which system should we choose? Okay, system 1 have a payback period of 4 years, whereas system 2 have a payback period of 6 years. Of course lah, kita nak something which have lower payback period, meaning kita dapat untung lagi cepat, our profit comes much faster. So therefore, we will choose system 1 as the payback period is much shorter. Okay, so very simple, dah siap. Okay, that is the end of the course. So I hope you gain something from this lesson, albeit it's not a face-to-face lesson. So I really apologize for the delay in delivering the materials to you. So I'm wishing you all the best for your finals. Please do the tutorials, please study well, study smart, and all the best to you. Okay, till then, ada rezeki kita jumpa lagi. Okay, bye bye.